Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Blossom Tales. With me, your host, TTromPlaysGames. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well and you're ready for some more of this very delightful indie 2D Zelda-inspired game that I just started not too long ago. I'm having a lot of great fun with this so far. It leaves a lot of a very strong first impression, I would say, and I've been enjoying it thoroughly. And there's been a lot of comments that seem to be reflecting that opinion on Twitter or on YouTube, so I'm glad people are enjoying the content. Thanks everybody for checking things out, tuning it in, maybe even trying the game for yourself. I'm sure the devs would appreciate it. Alright, so you may be wondering why I'm starting here in Blossom Town, or the Castle Town, however you want to call it. Well, I did some farming for some gold coins, actually, off camera. There's a lot of bandits in the fields in that area that I was showing in the previous episode, and I decided to do a little bit of farming so I could go back here and do some shopping real quick. I wanted to buy this. Ha ha ha. 250 gold for a heart piece, no problem. Boom, 5 hearts. Thank you very much. This gear here is part of the quest for that upgrade, but it's still 200 gold, so I'm just going to let that sit for now. I can get that later. I just really wanted to start this video off, rather, by grabbing that heart piece, because I knew it was going to be my 4th one that I needed to complete a whole other heart container, so now I have 5 hearts, hooray. Did a little bit of gold farming, and I'm going to grab that heart piece is what I told myself, so there we go. Good start to the video, strong, but I want to do something else while I'm in the neighborhood before I go back towards Golem's Haven. Shoutouts to Seamus, one of my friends from Twitter and YouTube, who left a comment on one of my previous episodes of this series saying, hey, don't forget, I saw a bombable wall in the castle dungeon, and now that you have the bombs, you might want to go back and check that out, and I think that's a very splendid idea. So I'm going to check that out. Let's actually just off-screen over there, and let's see if we can find ourselves whatever's behind that bombable wall, shall we? Let's warp to the castle dungeon and see what's what. Actually, on second thought, actually just going to the main entrance of the castle dungeon is preferable, because when you use that portal stone, the portal stone is actually located at the very end of the dungeon, and there's a ledge that you literally can't jump back up, you know, to get back to the earlier part, which is where the bombable wall is. So, yeah, I recommend just taking the main entrance, because this literally is the room, like the second room in. Right here is where the bombable wall is, and like I said, there's a ledge, if you remember, towards the end of the dungeon that we have to jump down in order to, like, get towards the final hall, towards the boss. And, yeah, there's literally no way to climb back up that, so instead, if you take it from the front, you'll be able to get to this room literally no problem, and within a few seconds, as opposed to having to backtrack like I just did because I forgot about the ledge. Hooray, it was worth it. I didn't actually have to buy my 4th heart piece, I could have just gotten it there, but I didn't know that was the prize. But we're on our way to another heart container, so I am not going to complain. Alright, cool. Also, hopefully it comes through on the recording, but I actually just did a little bit of fiddling around with OBS settings, and I noticed there were some pixelation issues in the last few videos, kind of period, here on this channel, not just with Blossom Tales, but like just uploads in general, so I kind of did some fiddling around with the bitrate and stuff, so hopefully that is improved, and I appreciate y'all's patience with me on that kind of front as well. Alright, so let us continue the adventure proper now. That was my beginning of episode 3 diversions taken care of. By the way, I actually did a little bit of exploring off camera on the, you know, the whatever you want to call these, the castle walls, climbing up there. I actually went around, up and around, and this chest just has some coins in it. Nothing to be upset about, obviously, like, just coins, what? No, I appreciated it thoroughly. But, yeah, I did some spelunking around town a little bit more off camera and found those coins. So I'm actually just going to go back up here, take this portal stone to South Blossom, and let's continue on the quest, shall we? Let's do it. So, if you weren't with us in the last couple of parts, we are on our way to Golem's Haven. To get one of the first magical MacGuffins, we need to create a potion to save the Sleeping King. It's the Fairy Clover, and we need to head towards the Yellow Square, which we are within 2 squares of already, so hopefully it will take us Not but a few seconds to get back over there. Oh yeah, this is actually the screen that I farmed a bunch of coins on. These bandits, while if they hit you, they do steal your coins, it is well worth the payoff, because they also give you like 2 or 3 coins every time you defeat one. So it is super worth just kind of loading the screen a bunch of times over and over again to farm for money early game. That's my hot tip. If you want to not be, you know, struggling for coins in the early game here, I recommend just reloading and like spawning and despawning these enemies a bunch of times and get some monies that way. It's pretty satisfying. All right. Oh, and that open chest, by the way, I don't think I opened that on camera either. This was one of the Alyssa scrolls, I believe. So I got that while I was in the area, because I noticed it while I was farming for coins. I'm like, ooh, what's that? Maybe I should be recording, but I wasn't. So yeah, it was one of the scrolls, if I'm not mistaken. So now let us continue. This is actually the yellow square tile, so now let's figure out exactly where we have to go, and we can continue the adventure proper. I wonder if we have to find, like, a specific entrance, or, hey, fisherman man, and a fisherman man? Boy, that's redundant. Fisherman man. Commentate properly, TTrom, anyway. It's getting a little dark. Oh, Grandpa's chiming in. At the end of the dock waited an old druid on his boat. He was Lily's only hope of reaching Golem's Haven. Ah, so this will be our quote-unquote entrance to the area. So first, let me just take a quick look around here, because I like to go off the beaten path sometimes, because I'm stubborn like that. Cool, there's some more health. Excellent. Did I actually approach this from the north before? I did. I did have a couple more tiles actually mapped out. Alright. So, I think I'm all set to ask the druid for assistance. Let us go. It looks a little gloomy over here, you know, the sunshine doesn't shine quite as bright in and around the ferryman's watery outskirts here, but guess we can take a look regardless. So, ye wishes to go to Golem's Haven, eh? Yes, I do. Not creepy at all. Talking to random strangers on rafts. Not a problem, right? Oh, good. We got here completely unharmed. I am relieved. I love this theme. Huge shoutouts in the auditory department so far in this game as well. Plus, fighting those bandits a bunch of times has really proved to me that the combat is pretty fun in this game too. So all around high marks and high first impressions, like I said, of this game. Shoutouts to the devs. I'm appreciating this game a lot so far. Does this count as just one tile over? It's a little bit over, I suppose. Yeah, so guess we can do more mapping. No, we can't really do. We encountered something like this in the previous episode, I believe, where we really can't do much about those weird giant stone things. Perhaps later. So for now, we'll just keep pressing west. Here we go. Lily entered Golem's Haven for the first time, but something was wrong. The druids were under attack! Oh no, gasp. By what, Grandpa? Duh, evil archers brainwashed by Crocus. No, they sent their rock monsters to do their dirty work. Yikes, both sound quite terrible, but... Oh, I get to choose what I'm up against? Archers or golems? Well, I mean, it is Golem's Haven, right? I'm gonna go with golems. Golems brought to life by dark magic had arrived to destroy the druids. Dun dun dun. So naturally, they're not affected by my sword. It's nice to have, I can't even, like, activate the menu. Till you gotta rescue all the villagers from all the enemies, so you can't teleport away. You're locked in. I bet you gotta use bombs for these guys. So, throw a bomb. Throw a bomb. Get him. Get him. No. I probably picked the harder to deal with enemies. No, not particularly. And there's those druid feathers I need for the upgrade from the blacksmith, so... Oh, boom! Nice! Alright. That's kind of cool. I didn't know there was a sort of choose-your-own-adventure type of aspect of this game. Like, the kids are arguing with Grandpa, like, what the true, you know, branching paths in the story are, and then you as the player get to settle the debate. That's kind of amusing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, come here, you. They're less like golems and more just like, I don't know, golem heads or whatever. They kind of look like, I don't know, square Geodudes without arms. Yeah, shoutouts to Pokemon, I guess. Ba-boom! That's all? Oh, I couldn't grab that feather. Yeah, oh well. Thank you for saving us, Sir Knight. Please, come inside. Ooh. Bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble, as it were. You're a lot younger than the other knights who passed through here. They already left the temple, one of the last places where fairy clover still grows. But I fear their impatience will prevent them from activating the magic stones protecting the entrance. One must watch carefully and listen to the tones, not hack away like a fool. If you are also headed there, be wary of the druids that have defected from our group. They now serve the dreaded Dark Wizard. Oh, that's terrible. Traitors, I tell you, traitors. My map has been updated. I am headed headed off to the temple, it seems, because that's where I'll find my fairy clover that I'm off to get. Those who lack patience will never get inside the temple. By the way, are any of you Jennifer? I think that's the person I'm supposed to give my next mail quest letter to. So, any of you all know a Jennifer? Ancestors were able to control more than rocks with their magic. Fairy clover? That's only found in Runestone Temple. That's the name of the place I'm going. Never seen a griffin. That's because they fly high above the clouds. Their feathers fall and get stuck on creatures. That's why I'm collecting so many druid feathers, is it? Perhaps. Our ancestors were able to control more than rocks. Blah, blah, blah. Never seen a griffin. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I am realizing one of the criticisms, if you can even call it a criticism, is that some of the text kind of feels copy-pasted from NPC to NPC. It's not, like, terribly annoying, but it is noticeable. So if you just be like, I'll skip through that because I already read it, sort of thing. Those druids smell like old moss. Would you like to hear a song? I'm not going to try singing it again like I did previously, because that was, well, kind of embarrassing, but let's read through it. Once budding and blooming here and there, pure and fragrant. Yep, all the kingdom does declare. The druids now protect you with tender care, for only in the temple it grows so rare. How many? I'm very impressed by all your rhymes. Okay, there we go. Hooray for the bard! Anyway, let us continue. I'm going to poke around Golem's Haven a bit, see if I can find that Jennifer girl, and see if I can complete another branch of the mail delivery quest. I hope the Tree Lord is safe. The Tree Lord. Quite brave if you're thinking of looking for fairy clover. Thank you! I do have immense pride in my bravery. Anyway, that sounded completely full of myself. Oops. I don't like that you can actually attack people by swiping your sword at them. It's like, no, I just wanted to talk to you. Trust me, I'm not trying to threaten you, promise. The ancient magic still flowing through our temple's walls makes it a very dangerous place for intruders. Well, I guess that makes sense because they're trying to protect the temple's goods, right? This is Jennifer. That didn't take long at all. For me? I hope it's not another letter from that weird guy I met at the Bouncing Flower once. Where did he say he works? The post office? This is what I thought. I thought it was the post office dude. The post office dude was like, she lives far from here. Sigh, in one of the previous episodes. And I kind of felt it was like an unrequited love sort of thing, and it looks like that's exactly right. He's always sending me panda lilies, the most romantic flower of all. Ugh, I hope this is from a cute knight. Thanks. Ouch. Oh, well. I guess we'll head back to the post office later and claim our reward for that part of the trip. Because for now, I just want to stick here in Golem's Haven. I already did enough backtracking, as it were, so I want to kind of keep pressing forward for at least the remainder of this episode. So let's do a little bit more exploring of the town before we head out to Runestone. There's a couple more houses here, a couple more rock huts. I like these houses. They're quaint, mundane, but, also simplistic and, almost kind of like rustic and appealing in that regard. What's gotten into the other druids? They used to be very peaceful. I don't know, but I'm about to... wait, what was that? Did you save us from the attack? Thank you. Oops, what did I get? I got a resurrection flower! I actually accidentally talked to him while I was getting the item, so I had to, like, celebrate getting the item after the fact. That's kind of funny. A resurrection flower. They are said to restore the wearer's spirit when they're about to die. Wearer's spirit. So do I actually have to, like, equip it, I wonder? Doesn't look like it. I can't equip it properly, so I'm pretty sure it'll just, perhaps like a bottled fairy in Zelda's, will hopefully just kind of activate immediately when I'm about to run out of hearts. That's the idea anyway. I hope. I'm trying to read this book here, but this dude is in the way. There we go. So read it. Nope, can't read it. Prophecy is coming true. We're doomed. Doomed, I say. No, let's get out of here. He's gonna hit us with doomed talk, and I can't deal with naysayers like that. We must have hope. We must have hope. All right, what's going on in here? Hello, you're quite brave. I sure am. Anyway, you have some money I can loot. Ooh, a green gem of some kind. I bet you that's related potentially to my. Oh, it is right there. Look, the expansion's there. So if I get 4 of these green diamond things, I actually probably will, if I'm not mistaken, get an upgrade for my green bar, my green, you know, stamina meter. Use items meter, whatever you want to call it. Also useful. I appreciate that very thoroughly. More than just rocks. And we recently heard a loud boom coming from the temple. That can't possibly be good. Hey, keep finding all these cool new items that I'll at least thankfully be learning about in case I need them later. Blossom Spirit. These powerful beings are sworn to aid you when released. Was it a scary spirit, Grandpa? Like, did it have big red eyes and breathe fire? Sorta. It had big wings and antennas coming from its head. Like, whoever heard of a fire-breathing butterfly? Come on, Chris. So, this one I can equip. Is almost like a full heal right on the spot? But then again, I thought that's what red potions were for. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm glad I have one of each. A resurrection flower and a blossom spirit or a butterfly spirit. Yeah. It's nice to have one of each. I feel well protected regardless of what exactly each one does. Hey, it looks like a chemistry lab. Relic hunter, you say? Spend my day searching for lost artifacts. It's a very exhausting profession. I could really use a scrumptious jar of mushroom soup to give me energy. Sniff, sniff, say I'll trade you a worthless artifact I found the other day for your jar of mushroom soup. Deal? Well, I don't have one. Did they presume I had one? the text literally acted like I had one, but I don't. I only have a red potion. But, I probably do. It's probably in my best interest to eventually figure out. Everybody's raving about mushroom soup, and TTrom over here still has no idea how to get any. It would probably be in my best interest to get some. I could potentially warp to Blossom Castle and find a way to get it, but for now, like I said, I'm gonna press onward. Maybe I'll look it up in a spoiler-free walkthrough or something. I'm okay with doing that stuff here and there for answers to some of my questions about this game as it goes on. We'll see. Hey, it's another one of those Alyssa scrolls. The druids of Golem's Haven are quite friendly. Well, except for the elder druid. He doesn't really like outsiders. The others invited me back to come back later to study their magic. I said yes, but only if they can teach me how to make my own living pet rock. I'd never have to feed it or pick up poop. Woohoo! Okay, I'm glad you're happy about a pet rock that you never have to clean up after. Oh boy. that was a kind of a funny Alyssa scroll. I appreciated that. How far away is the temple? It is, you know, at least, I don't know, 2 or 3 squares away. So, let's get to cranking. Maybe we'll actually reach the temple gates by the end of this episode. I intend on it. Let's go. Let's do it. I presume the exit to this stage, the screen is up there. Okay, so let's keep pressing in that away direction. Did I check out this house yet? I think I did. Yeah. Alright. It does still kind of bug me that I don't know where mushroom soup was after all of that, exploring in Castletown. I still didn't quite understand exactly. Wait a minute, before I continue on, there's a lot of druid feathers kind of on this building, so I wonder if Fletcher is the name. Are you here to help me? I make the finest arrows in the entire kingdom, made from griffin feathers that fall from the sky. Unfortunately, a dark magic has made these lands dangerous, but you look like a brave young gal. Collect feathers for me, and I'll share my profits with you. I need at least 20 for each shipped to the castle. Are these not druid feathers, or are they instead griffin feathers? So I haven't been collecting druid feathers this entire time, the one that I need for the blacksmith. Instead, I'm collecting ones that I need for arrows? Or are they one and the same? Duly noted. I'll still collect them regardless, because either way, it seems like a benefit to me, so. Warning, cursed woods beyond these trees. Travelers beware. Cursed woods? There's never really a friendly place beyond the castle towns and some of these cities when you need one. They're talking about haunted swamps and bitterly cold mountains. Lots of dangerous places around here, but it doesn't stop the music from being absolutely fire. I love these themes. Very, very enjoyable. Yo, the golem just literally landed right on my bomb. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll make you fighting me plain and simple. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I am going to assume I can't... No, I was going to assume that I couldn't get past that, because I remember bouncing off of spider webs in the previous episode, but now that I have a sword, it doesn't matter, so I'm going to investigate this hole. Later. Hey, Indiana Jones is down here. I didn't expect to find him in this game. Boy, am I glad you're here. I was digging for rare druid artifacts when my shovel fell down. Care to help me find it, young knight? Sure. Is it in your backpack? Did you just happen to misplace it just that easily? Well, this seems pretty simple. I suppose I'll just activate the switch again with a bomb. Haha. Hello. Anybody's shovel? Is it in the treasure chest? I don't know how I ended up in a treasure chest, man, but it's all the way over here. A shovel. Now Lily can dig for buried treasures. But Wait, what? She's a knight with a shovel. I love it. Wait, I don't get it. Oh, don't worry. The fans of Shovel Knight will. I love Shovel Knight. Anyway. I love how... What, I just decided that this shovel is mine? Really? I thought it was Indiana Jones's shovel. Really? I can just have it? Look at me. Look at me. Here I go. I'm digging for booty. Interesting. Well, I did not expect to just say, yes, I'm going to help you get your shovel back, then I just end up keeping it for myself. It's all banged up now. You go ahead and hold on to it. I'll use the extra one I completely forgot I had with me. Oh, okay. So he's cool with it. I figured as much. Alright, awesome. So you go down this hole and grab yourself a shovel. Totally approve of that. So I see some marks on the ground here. Is this an area where I can dig? It totally is! Ha ha ha! Very satisfying. Come over here, Golem. Nope. Try again. Nope. Gonna completely whiff. Boom. Ow. Well, I got him, but I accidentally sacrificed a half heart in the process. Yes! Look at all of the coins everywhere. I don't even know if I had to do all of my farming for coins off screen with just those bandits. I mean, this is... Well, I mean, then again, these are one-and-done holes. Wait a minute, I thought this was... Oh. I almost was going to say, did I just find mushroom soup buried underground? No, apparently this is the Sunny Bee, or whatever they called it, aka Sunshine in a Bottle. Drinking this special potion makes Lily invulnerable for a while. Hooray. Starman in a jar. I'm happy about that. Boom. Ah, darn it. Well, I got a heart back, so it's all good. Cool, I got a shovel, I can dig for things, I can find extra loot. Things are looking good. Well, except for all these scary golem heads bouncing around, so time to deal with more of those. Ah, for Pete's sake, I keep getting hit while I also hit them. Boom. There. Grab heart. Keep going. I should probably get closer to them before I pull the bomb out, because actually having a bomb in your hand slows you down, which I guess kind of makes sense. Wait, that's just going to be close enough. Yeah, boom! Haha. First I did a 2 for 1, and then that guy just sort of walked into my next bomb. So, again, sort of doing the work for me. Okay. Get him. You know what? Go ahead, just stay there. No. Close. Noises. That's 8 feathers. Don't mind me. I'm going to do a little bit more archaeological digging over here. There's another one of those resurrection flowers, I believe they're called. So now I have 2 of those. Very cool. I'm going to squeeze my way through these trees. There we go. It's a bit of a tight fit. Oh, there's a freaking bunch of rocks in the way of this staircase. What on earth? How do I bet bombs are not even remotely effective because they're not cracked or anything, so. Oh, spoke too soon. They're as effective as anything. Actually, 10 out of 10 effectiveness. We'll proceed to use as many bombs as I need to. Doesn't matter if they're cracked or not, apparently. Boom! Look at all those I just completely destroyed with 1 bomb. Who is this? You know what? Somebody earlier in the episode mentioned the Tree Lord. And this is looking like, you know, kind of reminds me of the Deku Tree from Oracle of Ages and or Oracle of Seasons Zelda games. That's kind of cool. I bet you this is meant to sort of, you know, remind you of that tree. Only the Tree Lord was able to resist your wizard's influence. My wizard? I want nothing to do with Crocus, so don't blame him on me. Come on now. This is the ruler of the tree spirits that live in Golem's Haven. Your wizard. What a jerk. Acting like I have any responsibility for somebody who just decided to curse the king anyway. Hello, young Knight of the Rose. Us tree spirits were here long before your kingdom came to be. But now our days are numbered thanks to a wicked outsider and his dark magic. His curse upon these lands has affected 10 of my tree brethren. Free them from his cold grip, and I shall reward you. If not, I fear the time of the tree spirits will end soon. Is that a side quest, or is that a you need to do it right now in order to unlock the temple sort of quest? I have to help 10 of the fellow tree spirits. That does sound pretty dire, and I hope I'm able to do it. At least, well, if it's a side quest, maybe do at least part of it. But if it's mandatory, well then yeah. I better get to saving. Don't mind me, I'm just literally walking away from this golem in order to collect a feather that I had previously won, fair and square. Boom! Alright. How close am I to the yellow square? Pretty darn close. However, I'm gonna go this way. Keep blowing up some golems, keep trying to collect these feathers, and who knows? Maybe I'll be able to go back to that guy and start getting some arrows or whatever he was willing to trade for them. But do I have a bow or anything to use the arrows with? That is the question. A switch. A weight-activated switch, so can't do anything with that right now from what I can tell. And throw! A heart. Lovely. Alright. Wait a minute. No! Calm down. What do I have to do to, like, talk some sense into him? This is one of those evil tree spirits, right? I have to, like, calm him down, talk some sense into him, smack him around. Don't give up, man. I'm gonna talk some sense into you by throwing bombs at you. Yeah, that makes total sense. What? It worked! Look, it worked. He's happy. Look, he's happy now. It worked. You have to just beat the snot out of them. They're evil, so beat the snot out of them, and then all of a sudden they decide they're not going to be evil anymore. I was not expecting that to work, but it did. Holy cannoli. That is kind of funny, not gonna lie. I was not expecting that to work at all. Ooh, a log. What on earth? No! Dodge! I'm just gonna get out of there. That looks scary. I'm gonna... Well, that probably is the area that I'm supposed to go to, isn't it? Oh, well. Then I'll continue to go anywhere but first. Okay, boom! Alright. K-boom, saying it in that exact way. Did anybody catch my Wind Waker reference there? What? Who are you? A lawn gnome that decided to teach itself dark magic? And now my controls are all messed up. Oh no. I think they're just reversed. Hope it's not too bad. Yeah, okay. Well, this game just keeps getting more and more interesting with random enemies and all sorts of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna blow up this rock, get in here. Another rock to blow up. I can't deactivate the red switch, or red blocks or whatever, though, so... Doesn't really look like this is going to benefit me too much. Ugh. The bomb can't reach that rock either, can it? No. Okay, so... I might have to note this area for later, because I don't think I can... Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Unless I can also deactivate the red. So maybe I have to come back here when I can jump or something. We'll have to see. Right, oh great, our control reversing lawn gnome friend has respawned. You know what? I'm just gonna bomb you, because I don't have the patience. Oh, well, I'm throwing it backwards because my controls are reversed. No. Terrible, terrible, awful. Come on. Get him. My health is going down. What? This is... Okay, run away. My health's getting too low for this crap. No! Oh, dear. Terrible. Yeah, okay, good. Get some extra hearts. Yeah, boost ourselves back up, and now let's continue. Okay. No. Alright. Taste bomb, you fiend. Out. Nope. No, and then I blew myself up because I was trying to... Oh, finally one of them is gone. Okay. Wait it out. Wait it out. And now continue. Be a little bit more dodgy. Would you, TTrom? Would it kill you to be a little bit more evasive? There! Jump attack. How do you like them apples? Alright, cool. Those guys really had it coming for me. Oh no! And jump attack. Boom. Yep, get out of here. Alright, another tree spirit that I need to whack the snot out of. Throw. Trust me, this is for your own good. I know I just met you, oh cursed tree spirit, but I know exactly how to fix you, and that is to just beat you up until you decide that you're good again. Stop being evil. It is not the way. Thank you. I feel like I keep feeling like I can talk to them after the fact, but they don't even speak to me. They don't even have a dialogue option after I do that. They're just like all smiles. Alright, well. Oh no. I keep wandering into this area, so I might as well. Now, you know what? Now would be a good time to press to the west. So let's just avoid these crazy. I don't know. That kind of reminds me. Their attack kind of reminds me of the Leaf Shield power-up from Mega Man. I love how I said let's keep pressing to the west, and then I totally ignore my own plan. Let's go back. Let's try to head to the yellow square now. While we do some more lawn mowing. Which I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did get a Steam achievement for cutting X amount of grass already. So that was kind of amusing. Turns out that slicing all this stuff up is good for something. Do you guys automatically drop more of these feathers? Because I am actually pretty interested in seeing what happens when I can give 20 to that person back at that hut. I have 13 now, so we're getting there. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, well, you're not supposed to attack those guys with the sword now, are you, TTrom? We learned this. Get more of the feathers, thank you. Boom. Well, not yet, not yet. He's just gonna run away from it. Count your chickens before you hatch, do you, TTrom? Alright. There we go. I think I am slowly but surely approaching the temple. We have a camping area. Looks like it's abandoned though. Get out of here, spider. Closed. Come back later. Maybe it's gonna be a shop of some kind. I says get out of here, spider. Ah, ah. What? Almost looked like my sword was ineffective there for a second. Excuse you, arachnid. Get wrecked. Oh, boom. Alright. Again, I keep hitting myself with my own explosions, but it's okay. Dodge. Keeps warping away from me, the fiend. Oh, portal stone. This will come in handy, right? Da-da-da-da-da. I have my hunches that this might be the entrance to the temple, then. I do need one more heart to get back up to full. It would be nice to be full by the time we actually enter the dungeon. But I don't know. Ooh! Digging spot! Yay! Butterfly, Blossom Spirit. Hooray! Alright, let's head up the stairs without further delay. Take a look at what's going on. Just ahead was the entrance to the Runestone Temple. 8 knights were already there, but they couldn't get inside. Yeah, because they're just whacking irresponsibly without actually knowing what's going on. What are they, dummies? Oh, sort of. You see, there was a trick to getting the stone door open. And has anyone figured it out how to get into the stone temple yet? Or does it look like we're inside already? All the runestones do is make weird sounds when we hit them. Less talking, more swinging. We'll figure this out soon enough. That's how I try to solve puzzles in games. I just brute force it. So we'll see just how much of that ends up being my strategy too going forward. We'll have to see. What on earth just happened here? Mage of the Black Rose? Oh, no one stands a chance against a disciple of Crocus. What on earth was that all about? Talk about a deadly punishment for not knowing how to use the stones correctly. Egad. Puny recruit resists my spell. Even if you made it inside, you wouldn't get far. We will destroy anyone seeking the legendary ingredients. All hail, Wizard Crocus! So I'm the only one that survived that attack. And, like, I mean, are you guys okay? I can't even talk to them. I can't talk to them. They have no dialogue. That was pretty dangerous. It's a game of Simon Says, really. Ding. 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 Hooray, we did it! We have officially opened the doors, and we did what 8 knights all by themselves couldn't do. We broke into the Runestone Temple. That can only mean one thing. Looks like it's time to start the first dungeon, y'all. Lily felt the power of ancient magic emanating from the walls. It was giving life to the long-dormant stone creatures inside. Uh-oh. I am calling for a continuation in the next episode. Yes. Oh, and now the knights are even gone. Oh, no. At least they were able to... I hope that just means they were able to get up out of their own volition and just walk away. So, hopefully they didn't just get absolutely obliterated and annihilated right in front of me and scar a little girl for life. Anyway. Come on, Lily is still an impressionable young child. She can't watch all this brutal murder right in front of her without getting, like, psychologically damaged, can she? Anyway, that's beside the main point, I suppose. We made it to Runestone Temple, aka the first main dungeon of the game, and we shall see what happens while we explore it in the next episode. Bear in mind, I have played a lot of Zelda games in my youth, but often have a strategy guide or something near me in case I stumble on puzzles and whatnot, so I shall potentially be using a guide to get through some of these types of things, if need be, for this game as well. That way y'all aren't looking at me stare at puzzles for 500 million episodes, which would be very unentertaining, for lack of a better word, but so we can get hopefully some progression with each episode. I will be using resources in case I get stuck, so just letting y'all know. That way the series can have at least some sort of forward momentum, even if it's not breakneck pace, at least it's somewhat forward momentum. Alright, so it's Runestone Temple time in the next episode. Looking forward to it. I'm a little bit intimidated, but still looking forward to it nonetheless, and I hope y'all are as well. Thanks everybody for being here, and as always, thanks for all the support. Until the next episode, and really until the next upload here on the TTromPlaysGames YouTube channel, I've been your host, TTrom. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.